Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. This is GiGi Tarot. I hope everybody is well. Today is going to be a general reading for Monday the 22nd. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't behind. I've already put out all the weeklies, so they're already out there. So this is just going to be a quick daily. Again, for Monday the 22nd. All my information is in the description box below. How to email me for a personal reading, how to follow me on Instagram, because I do upload there. Usually with the times I'm going to release the reading. So you can follow me on Instagram to get that information. Let's see, I've already cleansed our space. Roles can be reversed, as you know. You put the story together as you see fit, how it fits your life. It could be you I'm talking about. It could also be the other person. Usually I can tell by the energy of the card who it is, but sometimes I can't. So with that, we'll get going for all signs for Monday the 22nd. If you enjoy the readings, I would so appreciate a thumbs up on the reading, as well as if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. All that stuff really helps the channel grow. It helps it get out there to other people as well. So sharing it is really important as well. I really do appreciate that. As it's the dogs and I. For those of you that are new to my channel, it's just me and the dogs. But I always say we because they're like my kids. So we really appreciate it. So we have all tied up. So all tied up could be, she's all tied up, she's wrapped, but she's not miserable by any means. She could take those off. She could take those off all the times. I mean, it's 23, which means, solving problems. She could be wrapped up in something that is a problem and she needs to figure it out. The Magician and the Mirror is just like the Magician in the Tarot. It's all about manifesting. It's about meditating. It's about, being spiritual, open yourself up. I mean, it's 53, which is 8. It's about, beating obstacles, just like what she's going through, right? I said she's kind of tied up. She's kind of wrapped up in something. This is about getting out of that, beating the obstacles. So if she's tied up because she's involved and something's in her way or it's an obstacle, I mean, she would manifest and, it would resolve the issue. So with that, let's grab some of these. We'll just do a quick one. I'm not going to do anything long since like I said, I just did the weekly. So I am going to start a pick a card this week. I'm not sure what day, but I'm going to do it the same day every week. One of my clients recommended it, that you guys would be interested in that. So I'm going to start doing that. I just don't know what day of the week I'm going to do it. So I'll put that on the Instagram. I'll also post it on the channel, on the community post, so you guys know that as well. So let's just get a quick read for Monday the 22nd for all signs. Please, Spirit, give us the best possible messages. What's going on? What do we need to know? Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, Temperance, 8 of Wands. Two more, please. Two more. We're going to clarify these as well. And we'll also, at the end of the reading, if we're going through the reading, you have questions, please write them down, because at the end of the reading, we'll have Spirit pull 2 cards and answer your questions for you as well. So if you get questions, just write them down. We need 2 more, Spirit, please, for all signs for November 22nd. 2 more, please. Not 10, just 2. 2 more. Knight of Swords. 1 more, please. There we go. This thing is all like wrinkled. A lot of swords here. Lot of swords. Okay, so we start off with the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Swords. So the Queen of Cups is very loving. She is generous. She's graceful. She's loving. She's warm. She's supportive. I feel like 10 of Swords, though. 10 of Swords is like, I'm done. Like I put a fork in it. you know, maybe you're moving towards this Queen of Cups and away from someone else, but you're ending. I mean, Ten of Swords is all about endings. It's done, whatever it is. Next you have, oh, well, let me go here. Because you have the Eight of Wands with the Knight of Swords, which is interesting. Because the Knight of Swords, he's all about coming in with quick communication, right? And Eight of Wands is also communication, right? Eight of Wands is more like texting and that type of thing. This is more verbal. So you have a lot of communication. This could also be the sign of travel, right? But the last card down here you have is the King of Swords. So there's more communication. This person is more of a leader. He could be your boss. He could be a person of authority, like a police officer. He's an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Both the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be, but I feel like this, I mean, all three of these cards are about communication. Like, I think there's going to be a lot of communication this week, both, you know, verbally, like conversation wise, and texting. And someone could be traveling too. Someone could be traveling. You have Temperance up here with the Queen of Cups, which I like because Temperance is about, you know, emotional balance, keeping your emotions in check. If you can see here, he has like two little, I want to say like it's a cube cut in half, and he's trying to balance them because it really is about emotional balance. It's also about keeping your options open. So if this Queen of Cups, which is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, is you or someone around you, I would say just keep your options open with that person. But I feel like with the Ten of Swords and the Temperance, I feel like you're doing some emotional healing. I really do. I feel like someone's doing an emotional healing, but it's also at the same time, I want you to, you know, keep your options open. Keep your options open. So let's clarify these. Let's use this deck. Let's just clarify these real quick. Yeah, what's that Ten of Swords about? Boy, there's a lot of communication, both verbal and texting this week. And I don't know, maybe the... You know, maybe this Ten of Swords is the ending of this obstacle. Because remember, you know, all tied up means she's got something going on, an obstacle. The Magician and the Mirror is like the manifestation, right? And it's also 8, beating obstacles. So it could have been the end of a beating of an obstacle. Let's see, what do we have for the Ten of Swords? What do we have for the Ten of Swords, please, for all signs? Ten of Swords. It's the King of Cups. Now you have the King of Cups facing the Queen of Cups. Okay, so I think whatever was over, it was over in the past. This is a couple. I mean, the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, they're a couple. They go together. You know, she's looking away. Well, she's looking down. She's not looking towards him, but he's looking towards her. So, you know, I'm getting the feeling that he is masculine. She's feminine. Obviously, they're a couple, but sometimes I don't even, you know, sometimes I don't get even those feelings. Like, I can't tell what it is. So, but I do feel this is male and female, or however it fits into your relationship. But it is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like he's looking at her. He's like trying to get to know her, but I feel like she doesn't really look interested. She doesn't really look interested. Like, not at this time. Not at this time. That's what Spirit's giving me. Not at this time. So let's see. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ten of Swords. Okay, you got the Ten of Swords twice. So, you know, the Queen of Cups, whoever she is, she definitely ended something. She definitely ended something. It could have been a relationship because the King of Cups is trying to get close to her, and she's not really paying attention. And clarifying, the Queen of Cups clarifying with the Ten of Swords, and already having the Ten of Swords out right next to it, because it's like this, right? It's like this. I think you just ended a relationship. Yeah, I feel like, and it's done. There's no going back. It's done. There's a fork in it. It's cooked. It's done. I mean, 2 Ten of Swords, no. It's the first, cards out of the deck. No, it's done. So that's why emotional balance and emotional healing is here with Temperance, I'm sure. Let's see, why is Temperance here? And it's about keeping your options open. Yeah, listen, keep your options open. I think you're going to be celebrating this week. I mean, this is a big week in the United States with Thanksgiving. A lot of families, a lot of friends, lot of, get-togethers, especially this year because last year we couldn't. Or a lot of people didn't feel safe. This year, I think they feel a little bit safer. Plus, a lot of the borders are opening, so people are traveling. But I feel like, I feel like you're going to be celebrating. I feel like you're going to have some celebration this week that's going to make you happy. I mean, but this definitely is over. You brought this to a halt. Let's see, why is the Eight of Wands here? Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, please. There we go. Thank you. Eight of Wands is Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're juggling a lot. I think you're juggling a lot. I think you're super busy this week. I think you're getting, you're doing a lot of communicating, but I think you're trying to juggle travel too. If someone's traveling, you might be trying to juggle travel plans. Because I feel like he's trying to juggle literally travel plans. And it's usually Eight of Wands is usually by plane. So I feel like you're trying to juggle your plane. I feel like you're trying to juggle your plane trip. Like, I don't know, maybe it got canceled or delayed. I don't know. It feels like you're juggling it. So let's see, what's the Knight of Swords about? Knight of Swords is the Sun. I love it. So whatever communication's coming in, it's going to be really beautiful communication because you have the Sun. The Sun is the best card in the deck. I love the Sun. It's joy. It's happiness. It's good health. It's just makes me smile. It makes people smile. The sun is beautiful. Who doesn't love a sunset, a sunrise? Just being in the sun. I mean, it's cheery versus a rainy day, although I like rainy days too. But you know what? Even though it's freezing here today, the sun was out. So at least it makes you feel good. So I think this communication, whatever this communication's coming from the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords, which could be two different people, one's younger, one's older, or more mature, I should say. I shouldn't say older, but more mature, is going to make you really happy. But yeah, let's clarify the King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the High Priestess. Yeah, so just use your intuition. It literally is saying, trust your niggle. Intuition is, whatever this communication is, I think it's good news. You'll have to make a decision on it, I think. Let me get one more on the High Priestess. Yeah, it's about what's next. Two of Wands. So you're going to get communication about what's next. I don't think it's a relationship. I think it's either has something to do with this travel or it has something to do with a job with Pentacles. I don't think, and it literally is on a path and, you'll have to choose which way to go. But that's why the High Priestess is here. Just trust your intuition with this message, this communication, this clarity that you get. Yeah, I just want to clarify this Ten of Cups. Ten of Swords. Since we have it here twice, I just want to clarify the Ten of Swords. Page of Cups. So somebody could have been gossiping. Somebody could have been gossiping because Page of Cups can be immature gossiping, childish behavior, and you just put an end to it. Let's see, why is this Ten of Swords here? Why is this Ten of Swords here? Why is this Ten of Swords here? Ten of Swords is Six of Pentacles. I feel like someone was giving more than receiving. I do feel like it was an emotional breakup with the Ten of Cups. I feel like you ended it because you were giving way more than you were receiving. So, but clearly there's a lot of travel and communication. This is a week of travel, communication, emotional healing. And this also, by the way, this Ten of Cups can be also spending time, because clearly a King of Cups can be a dad. So it can be also spending time with family this week. Let's get an outcome. Let's get an outcome for all signs on Monday, the 22nd. Oops, one's flipped over in the deck. Let's get an outcome, please. Can we have an outcome? The Lovers, the Hermit, the Five of Pentacles. So, the Lovers is about a choice, right? It's about a choice, kind of like the Two of Pentacles, make a decision. You're going to have a choice to make, right? It's also the sign of Gemini. The Hermit is the sign of Virgo. It's a guide. He is, you know, he gives others advice. He leads the path. He guides the path. You may have someone around you, or you may be that person that has to guide others or lead others. Or you might be the person that they talk to, because the Hermit is a very wise person. A lot of people go to him for advice. And then you have the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles can mean that you feel left out. You feel like you don't have enough. I feel like you have to do some inner work with the Hermit here about that feeling. I don't feel like, I think you do have enough. I feel like you do have enough. I think this is a week. I think this is a week of emotional balance, emotional healing, travel interruptions, maybe travel interruptions. So let's get to your questions. Question number 1, please. Can we have an answer, Spirit, for question number 1? Question number 1. Question number 1. Can we have one answer? Thank you. First answer is the Hangman. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes on the Hangman. Hangman is all about, you know, changing perspective, gaining clarity. Yeah, and it's surrendering to self, like the Hermit. Like, it's just going within. So I'm going to say yes. I like it. I'm going to say yes. Let's say question number 2. Can we have one answer, please, Spirit? One answer. There it goes on the floor. Hold on. I found one on the floor, too. The Justice card. Sign of Libra. It's also about fair and balanced. So that kind of goes with the Six of Pentacles, right? When I said you might have been giving more than receiving, that's kind of what the Justice card is. The Justice card is Libra, but it's also about something being fair and balanced. So I'm going to say yes. Yes to that. So all signs, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, again, let me know if it resonated in the comments. I do read all my comments. I really, it's important for me to get the right message to the right person. So if you leave me a comment that it resonated, I'd really enjoy that, especially, you know, when it helps someone, because that's why I'm here, is to help people. So thank you for the thumbs up, the subscribes, the notification bell, the shares. It all really does help the channel. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and I'll see you next time.